Welcome back to Blastman XS Gaming for another Division 2 tutorial video.
My computer is 512 shades of red.
Welcome back. We've loaded up the game with Shades of Red Season 2. Got our build here. Running Gunner, Ouroboros, ACS 12, 4-piece Striker, Cheska, and Fox's per knee pads. You notice that the backpack of the Striker was modified a little. It's no longer 1% on the extra talent. It's now 0.9% Striker's Gamble. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's go play some Summit. We have it on Heroic with one directive. Let's make sure we set our targeted loot as well. There's the new gear set, Virtuoso. And a new brand set, Legatus. So we'll pick Virtuoso and get started. Okay, we're not sure what we're going to run into, so let's sort of decoy out. We notice there's an enemy there with an icon over his head. We don't know what that is yet, but we're going to take some shots at him. Not too bad. Okay, we already got our first piece of gear. Run, run, run. So far, so good. Right, entering this room, we see 3 more enemies, different icons over their heads, yellow and red. What does that mean? We'll find out. Oh, that's a lot of fire. Hot. This Striker build is, does a lot of damage, quote, but has no survivability. Alright, let's see if we can get these guys over here. Looks like I'm taking damage but not getting shot. Don't know why that is yet. Alright, that guy's down. Let's go get the guy with the red icon. He completely missed me, but still did damage. Another decoy. Alright, there it is again. I'm getting damaged but not getting shot. Now here I've slowed it down so you can see what's happening, causing damage to the enemy in the mid-range that's in the yellow zone, and I'm getting damage returned to me. Up. There's a fire mortar, almost dead, and more fire, dead. The reviver have to get me up. No med kits, no regen. More fire. Up, stuck in the mortar again. Drop a decoy, still no med kits. That decoy's working. Alright, so thanks for watching the gameplay. We'll just another few seconds of it and then we'll get into the modifiers.
System reactivated. What the hell?
Okay, now that we've run through a couple floors of Summit and seen how the gameplay is different than the previous season, and we saw a couple icons over the enemies' heads, let's go back into the inventory and look at what we did not look at yet. Alright, so we noticed that we have previous season, right, the watch was in the bottom right. That's not there anymore. The grenades are there. So we go up to the top and that's where the watch is. And then we notice that something in the middle here, shoulder watch. What's that? Looks like it's got global modifiers, active modifier and passive modifiers, and we can click for hostile modifiers. So we saw these icons over the enemy's heads while we were in Summit floors. Requital, hostile modifier, shooting an enemy within medium range builds a stack of requital. For every stack, a portion of the damage dealt will be reflected back to you. The amount of damage received is directly proportional with the amount of requital stacks. So you're basically killing yourself if you're shooting anyone with the requital or Ouroboros icon at the medium range, which we saw was yellow. Master of None. Specific enemies are equipped with incendiary ammo in short range and shock ammo at long range. We definitely felt that. Terrify. It's a hostile modifier. For every hit from an enemy, steals 5% of your movement speed for 10 seconds, up to a maximum of 4 stacks, permanently increasing theirs. The next hit you receive at 4 debuff stacks will inflict confusion. Remove all the stacks. Hits from separate enemies count towards stacking. So these are definitely helping enemies to try to defeat you. Stellate Coating. Enemies receive a mark corresponding to a specific range zone. Marked enemies receive 60% less damage when hit from outside the indicated range zone. Got different colors, blue, yellow, red, short, medium, long. Each hit from the correct range zone partially reduces the effect until completely removed. Let's go back to the active modifiers. We can go in here and we'll see that I have reversal, prime time, and all out. You can unlock these from running priority objectives. We'll get to that. And the passive modifiers, you see that I have all 12 unlocked here. Viability, impatient, drawback. You see that short range modifiers, medium, long, and multi-zone modifiers. Definitely check these out.
Francine, recognize the shade on this red zone here?
Zones. How do I know what zone I'm in? So we're in the shooting range at DC to try to figure out what the blue, yellow, and red zones are and how far away they are. So we have the DPS lane and the range lane. We see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45, 50 meters. So it's a 5 meters, and we have a range indicator on this rifle. If you can name this rifle, put it in the comments down below. You will get your name on my next live stream. Alright, so it looks like the indicator on the left side pops up to indicate what zone you're in, and it's showing that it's blue. So 5 meters is blue. We can go out to 10 meters. It's the edge of the blue getting into the yellow zone. And we hear a distinct click when we mouse over an enemy too. So we're definitely in the yellow zone at 15 meters. 20. Let's do 25. 35 is the red zone. Let's go back to 25 a second just to check. Yep, that's yellow. So I'm guessing the edge of the red zone is probably 30 meters. And then obviously 45 and 50 are further out, so they would definitely be in the red zone. All right, cool. Next. All right, let's go to Shades of Red and look at the journey. So you'll notice here that I'm on Journey 6, and they have objectives that you have to complete to advance the journey through this season. You have to complete 6 out of the 8 objectives to advance. And you see you get the rewards, exotic caches, mask item, backpack item. And you can see what the previous journeys have for you there. All right, priority objectives. So it's always going to be 3 objectives presented to you, and you have the choice of what you would like to run. Pay attention to the bottom here where the reward is. You'll see the rewards are either currency, resources, XP, an exotic item, or a passive modifier. I recommend running those priority objectives that give you the passive modifiers first, and then the exotic items. Now you have the ability to track this open world currently selected to complete an activity. These small for a little bit of credits, but let's abandon that, and we could just do that right here. So you abandon that. We're presented with 3 different opportunities here for resources, credits, or credits. Let's look at the resource one, see what mission that is with a medium duration in DC. Alright, Coney Island Ballpark. Not too bad. But we get 354, looks like receiver components. So we have Season Pass and Journey. And you'll see here, I'm on Journey 5. And I still need to liberate control points in New York, but I also need to eliminate rushers close range with the drawback modifier, eliminate veteran hostiles in mid-range with the pressure piston, and eliminate named hostiles long range with by the teeth. So let's go look at the inventory and the shoulder watch. Alright, here we are at the inventory. You notice at the top here you have what we're calling the shoulder watch, wristwatch. Let's go to the shoulder watch. Global modifier is point blank. And there are 3 range zones with variable distances, short, medium, long. So that's going to be indicated by blue, yellow, and red. Depending on the distance of the target, weapon damage is amplified by a fixed percentage. So we have an active modifier here called reversal, and there are 2 other modifiers that can be unlocked. And you have a choice of putting in 3 passive modifiers, and this is the list here. These are the ones that I earned, and you can earn them by completing objectives. So currently I have drawback, pressure piston, and by the teeth because I'm trying to complete Journey 5, and we'll get into that now. Alright, now for some bonus content. They modified the apparel screen, so we're familiar with these items here, you know, a cap, glasses, mask, what have you. If you go down from here, you can now set the look of your backpack, chest piece, gloves, and if you have any, you can set the look of your knee pads. Rather than going to the inventory screen and having to mod each one individually, you have it right here, and once you set those, you can save those loadouts, and depending on what you're playing or how you feel or whatever, you can have a different loadout. There's White Tusk. Alright, have fun, agents.